Well, that's it for today. Got into a little bit more than I wanted to. On account of, like I said, once you dig in, you don't know what you're getting into until you get into it. Plus, I painted my workbench, put a seal on it, just like here in the, where you just drill through it and chisel it up and spill shit on it. So I sanded it down, filled in some holes with that exterior sealant filler. Let's see how it's gonna hold up. So should be tight butthole. Oh, I still got a lot of prep work to do. Probably another entire day's worth of prep and cleaning, scraping, building, filling, molding. I'll probably rip down one of these tomorrow. Have it kind of on hand. So strips came off, paint, pretty easy. Checked out the triple thick, and honestly I can't tell a difference from the regular Zinsser, but I put it in a couple weird spots just to see how it's going to behave, because it goes on it's like painting with Elmer's, but well, I found a shit spot, so I got an idea how I'm going to cover that and put that cable telephone transition back in. So the exterior spackle is a little bit different than drywall mud. I was treating it like drywall mud, like on the corners, or I was treating it as filler, and then I got to using it and thought, well, fuck it, let's just spackle. So I've noticed I did a couple of little test pieces. There's a deep hole, it cracks and splits when it dries because it shrinks. So I don't think it's recommended for anything bigger than like 1/8 inch or anything deeper than 1/8 inch. I mean, if you're gonna mold it and form it, whatever, I don't know. But there's a couple pieces I gotta shape and sand down and fill and scrape the bottom here along the base where it goes into the block or the porch rock. So I got a gap here. I'm thinking about putting a piece of treated on as a base, like a baseboard. Kind of match the garage. I'm leaning that way. I think it'll look pretty tight. Plus it'll give a good transition where we can fill and keep it away from the base, or keep it away from the house. So I think that is what's going to happen. So I have to turn a couple 1-bys into base trim. So I'll route that down and come up with a way to rip no, I don't even have to rip them. No, I got 1x4s ready. So alright, I'll just do that then. So tomorrow is probably filling some holes and cracks and gaps, and finish caulking the banner, the fascia. I'm going to sand this down and take my oscillating sander and just buzz on it, kind of knock it down, maybe prime it. I don't know. See how everything goes. It's just a lot to do. Probably an entire day's worth of shit to do before I paint. And when I do paint, it'll take probably 2 days to paint. Another day to touch up, put the electric back in, or the straps back in, tidy it all up, and walk away. Maybe. Probably take a week. It's supposed to rain Wednesday. It's supposed to be nice tomorrow and Monday. That's cool. Alright, I'm gonna go take a shower and have a little drinky drink and fuck off. Peace out.